I had a guy come up to me and said, I don't like you much. I said, I'm sorry. He said, but I'm going to vote for you. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm going to vote for you. I was like, why? He's like, because I think you really want me to have health care. I was like, I do. I really want you to have health care. He's like, that's why I'm going to vote for you. I was like, so why don't you like me? He's like, well, because you're Muslim. I was like, oh, okay. All right, good. Turns out I don't need you to like me. I need you to like you.
That didn't happen. Okay, like there's no nice way for me to put it. I can't sugarcoat it. This story definitely did not happen. There is no bigot who is introspective enough to recognize their own bigotry, recognize how fucking arbitrary it is, and who also supports Medicare for all. That just doesn't exist. This is like a full unicorn thing. Like how the fuck, like if a real fucking Islamophobe, like an Islamophobe at all, approached fucking Saeed, not only would he not say that he's fucking Islamophobic, he wouldn't say that, oh, I don't like Saeed because he's fucking Muslim. Like he would come up with whatever fuck else reasons he has. And like, last of all, he would not fucking support Medicare for all. Like, if he already associates Saeed with like fucking terrorists or whatever the fuck they do at Fox and Friends, he would associate Medicare for all with like communism. Like, I'm sorry, this just didn't happen. And like, this is no different than some make believe fuck Reddit story. And you know, it's fine. Like, people lie. Like, it's life. You know, we have Trump lying every fucking day. Like, it's tough, but. What kind of strikes me specifically odd is that most lies, you know, they have like some sort of goal in mind, right? Like a kid will lie that they brush their teeth because like brushing their teeth is like uncomfortable or whatever the fuck, and they're like, I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna lie and say I already did it, you know, blah blah blah. Like that's like to an end, right? Or like if I say, oh, you know, I'm an excellent hooper and I'm not a good hooper, I don't fucking hoop, so me telling you that I hoop, even though that's not true, is to kind of like convince you that I'm like, oh, you know, I'm a more well-rounded individual. Like that's something appropriate. That kind of makes sense, that there's an end to that. In a sense, Saeed is kind of planting the seeds out for claiming that individuals who don't support him or like who criticize him are exclusively doing it because they're secretly Islamophobic. Because like even bigot James over there, who admits he's a bigot, he's that much of a bigot, he's willing to come up to me and say that he is a bigot, supports me. So why don't you? Must be because you're a bigot, you're a closeted bigot or whatever the fuck. Like there's just like, I don't know. That's the only end I can totally come up with. And the truth is that this kind of reminds me of another comment he made.
You know, what's ironic to me is that the last one of us who actually campaigned with Hassan was Senator McMorrow at the 2024 DNC when they were both there to campaign for Vice President Kamala Harris. Mm-hmm. And you didn't get this clapback from the likes of Third Way, from the likes of the ADL, from the likes of AIPAC when Hassan was invited to the DNC. But when he decided to come and campaign for me, there was a whole different clapback.
Other than the fact that like, obviously there's like a pretty clear fuck difference between somebody campaigning with you and somebody being at the fucking press booth for the DNC where every fucking Democrat is there rallying behind Kamala Harris. And what makes it even sillier is that like Hassan Piker got fucking kicked out of the DNC.
For now, we're like literally like we're permanently done here. Bro, that's so whack. Fight back? What do you mean? I will get evicted forcibly at gunpoint. There's no fighting back.
But you know, I digress. Like whatever the fuck, Saeed is kind of conflating it, and whatever your opinions are on that whole situation, you know, they're your own opinions. Like you can think it's like arbitrary, you can think it's like biased, like, you know, have at it, like do what you want. But like Saeed gives us a little bit of an insight into why he thinks there's this hypocrisy.
And I'll leave it to your very smart, very thoughtful audience to try and figure out why. Maybe it has something to do with the similarities that he and I share.
And he pretty much spells out that the reason why there's this fucking hypocrisy exclusively is because Saeed and Hassan are both Muslim and McMorrow happens to be white. So
reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, man. Like, you know, do what you want. vote for who you want, support who you want. If like Sayed is your guy because of like Medicare for all, do it. It's a little fucking weird that he's not offering actually like arguments for his policy or like criticizing other policy. It's just this kind of like arbitrary notions of random fucking bigotry. Like, oh, like I kind of wish that politics would move on from just like vague platitudes. Like, I don't know, the largest concern that I have is that not voting for Sayed doesn't make you Islamophobic, obviously, but my concern isn't really that. It's the kind of the using of actual bigots to say that like, oh, you're not voting for me, but this bigot, he is voting for me. So obviously that must mean that you are also a bigot or you're worse than a fucking bigot. Like that's so fuck lame, dude. Like I don't know. Well, not only is it fucking lame, like, well, I mean, it's fucking cringe. It's lame and cringe. So there you have it. I just wish there was much more focus on policy or focus on, like, fuck, even vibes or like who you are as a person. Like that's cool. That's like what policy is. Like being a senator doesn't involve you just kind of like perusing social media to find ways to like abscond criticism. Like it's about, being oversight over the most powerful fucking nation in the world and like creating legislation that should help people and being like a part of this like massive like units and institution. Like, does this made up story prove that Sayed is more responsible or like more available to be able to like write, policy for everyone? Like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like he supports Medicare for all. And I guess that's one thing, but it's a little bit tired. I don't know. You should still vote blue. Like, fuck Trump. Like, get rid of Trump as soon as possible. Make sure to fucking investigate Trump. I don't know. But yeah, did you catch that?